What is the difference between ISNULL and the COALESCE function? It is the mostly asked interview question. The answer to that is both ISNULL and the COALESCE function are used to handle the null values. If I talk about the ISNULL function, it replaces the null value with the default value, whichever value we want to set as a default value. It depends upon the data type of the column. Null only takes the two arguments. First one is the column name, and the second is the default value we want to set to. And in case of the COALESCE function, it takes the multiple arguments, but it returns only the first non-null value. So let's take an example. Here what I have is the customers table with the customer ID and phone number. As you can see here, for the customer's phone, we have some null values. Instead of null, we want to show information like the phone number is not available. In order to do so, I'm going to make a use of isNull function. For this, I'm going to write a query like select customer ID is null for the phone column, and the default value or the replacement value is not available as phone from customers. Now let me run this query. Now in the output, by using a isNull, we replace the null value with the appropriate information like not available. Now let's move ahead with the COALESCE function. Now, okay, let's consider a scenario. You're working for an e-commerce company and you have customers' contact informations like phone number, their alternate phone number, and the email address. Now you want to send a product updates to the customers based on the available information in the customer's details. So in such cases, COALESCE function is really helpful. And as we know that COALESCE function takes the multiple argument and it will return the first non-null value, right? So for this, I'm going to write a query like select customer ID. In COALESCE, I'm going to write phone. The second argument is alternate phone and email. And if all of these three are null, then we want to show that for that particular customer, there is no information available that is not available as a preferred contact from customers. Now let me run this query. Now, as you can see here, what we get in the output is the customers and their preferred contact. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel.